Figuring out how to show love to your boyfriend can be difficult. Every person is different. Some people like you to show them through notes or compliments, other people enjoy gifts or meals. Whether you're supporting his friends, giving him a kiss or just doing something he loves, there are several ways to explore, so don't fret about how to show love to your man. So here, way to love your boyfriend. 1. Show him how he shows you. Everyone has a unique way of expressing love, likewise, everyone has a different way of feeling it. Try a few different methods of showing your love and see which ones he responds to the most. Once you've got him figured out, do more of those kinds of things. Does he compliment you on your abilities or other attributes? Does he listen as you spill out all the details of your day? Does he do random little acts of kindness for you and anticipate what you need before you even know you need it? Do the same for him. 2. Write it out. This could be a written letter he can save, an email, a heart-to-heart where you tell him how much you love him and all the things you appreciate about him, or just a simple text message to say I love you. A few times per day. Just be careful not to bombard him with texts several times per day, or you might come across as creepy rather than lovey-dovey. 3. Give a sincere compliment. Do you love the way he smiles? Appreciate the way he helps you carry your bags when you're together, adore the way he treats everyone as if they're the only person in the room and incredibly important? Let him know. This doesn't have to be a long conversation. Just speak up when you notice something. Does the moment always pass before you've processed it enough to comment on it? Brainstorm ahead of time and then when you see him doing something you love, say something. 4. Perform random acts of kindness. For some people, words are nice, but they go in one ear and out the other. While some people love hearing how much you love them, others don't get it until you put those words into actions. Sure, you probably do all sorts of things already, but if you've been together for a long time or you're new at relationships and don't know what to do yet, little actions can go a long way. Do random little things for him that you might apply to a stranger. Do specific little things for him you know he'd appreciate that you wouldn't do for a stranger, like folding his laundry because he hates doing it. 5. Cook for him. Have you ever heard the adage, the fastest way to a man's heart is his stomach? There is a certain amount of truth in that statement. If you want a simple, yet direct demonstration of the love you feel for your boyfriend, learn to cook his favorite meal. Preparing the meal is a labor of love, particularly if you're preparing a meal you've never prepared before. If he is going on a trip, consider packing a lunch. He'll appreciate the gesture and the food. It's also a surefire way to remind him about you when you're not there. Remember, don't go overboard with the lunch or the meal. It doesn't need to be a candlelight dinner or a message on every food item, the actual food will do the talking for you. 6. Support his friendships. When a woman is insecure in a relationship, she often becomes clingy. She wants to make every moment about her, or believe her boyfriend is focused on her. When he isn't focused on her, it can lead to hard feelings. But it's important, for you as a good girlfriend, to support your boyfriend's friendships and make sure he has the guy time if he wants it. If he and his buddies head out every Friday to play sports or just hang out, let him go. Don't invite yourself along. If he wants to invite you, he will. There's nothing wrong with him having quality time with the guys. If he does invite you, be wary of trying to make yourself the main focus. Enjoy the time with him, observing him with his friends and getting to know them. Sometimes you can learn a lot about your boyfriend through his friends. 7. Do something he loves. Take it a step further and arrange for you to do something you know he would love. That could be a trip to a nearby trail to hike, a visit to a local cafe he's wanted to try out, a sporting event, a festival, or a movie, or anything else he loves. Ideally, it'll be an activity for the two of you so you can show you're interested in learning more about his interests. Though you should never pretend to be into something you're not to gain a guy's attention or affection, You can always be curious and supportive. You may even come to love it. If you're not into whatever it is and know he needs to have people with him who share the same interest, suggest an outing for him and his friends, or arrange one with his friends as a surprise. Check his schedule first. 8. Give hugs and kisses. Sometimes, all it takes to show your love is a whole lot of hugs and kisses. Throw in a massage to connect, from you, not a spot, and your boyfriend might feel like the luckiest, most loved guy alive. You can go all out and light candles and find a massage oil with a scent you think he'll enjoy. But use your judgment on whether he's the type of guy who would appreciate those extras or would prefer to keep things simple. 9. Be playful. Treat every date with him as a first date. In other words, when you go out together, he gets all your attention. Make every time meaningful, and he will appreciate it more. If you've been together for a long time, you may not feel as playful as you used to. Remember the things you loved most about him and how you used to interact. Don't always let the goofy side hide behind the serious one as time goes on. Let your silly side out too. Think back to how you spent your early days together and try to replicate those, sometimes by going on fun dates. 10. Give him gifts. Don't go out of your way to spend money you don't have, but if you see something you can afford and think he'd love it, pick it up for him. Let him know it reminded you of him. In other words, you're saying I think of you when we're not together. This could be a silly little toy that takes you back to a funny or sentimental moment on a previous date, something he needs or wants but won't get for himself, or something that represents him or a part of his personality. 11. Let him vent. Girls are more apt to confide in friends and family members when they need to vent about life's frustrations. Many guys only feel comfortable unloading on their significant other. If your guy needs to vent because he's angry, frustrated, or stressed, be his safe place. As his girlfriend, you might feel inclined to offer advice or solutions to his problem. If you truly love him, keep quiet aside from some simple reassuring phrases like "I can see how you'd feel that way." Venting is all about dumping your emotions or feelings just as a release. That means you need to let him offload his problems without offering help, then let it go and don't bring it up again. This kind of emotional release is great for his mental health, and your ability to let it just be about him shows how much you care. 12. Check on his mom. Showing genuine care and concern for the important people in your boyfriend's life is a sure sign that you love him. If he's close with his mom, sister, or even his grandpa, take time to check up on that person without any prompting from anyone else. Stop by their house on your way to the store to see if they need anything, call just to say hi, or send them a nice "how's your day" text. Don't tell your boyfriend that you've done this, that defeats the purpose of it being genuine. When he finds out from his loved one, he'll see that you were completely selfless and caring. Thank you for watching. I hope this tips helps you to understand how to love your boyfriend. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more videos. And if you have another tips to add to this, please leave a comment in the comment section.